and welcome to CNN coverage of Election Night in America. Today we have former Vice President Joe Biden going against incumbent Republican President Donald Trump. The latest CNN poll for candidate choice for president showed Biden leading by 10 points. Biden is the favorite to win after a 10-point lead in the polls. Candidate choice for president in our CNN exit poll. Biden leads in exit polls across the nation. 53% for Joe Biden, 47% for Donald Trump. It is 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and all the states on your screen, polls are currently closed. Out of the state of Vermont, we can project that Joe Biden will be the winner, 3 electoral votes. Out of the state of Virginia, we can project that Joe Biden will be the winner, 13 electoral votes going to Joe Biden. Out of the state of South Carolina, we can project that Donald Trump will be the winner, 9 electoral votes. Out of the state of Indiana, we can project that 11 electoral votes will go to the Donald Trump column. Out of the state of Kentucky, we can project that Donald Trump will win state's 8 electoral votes. Key race alert out of the state of Georgia. It is currently too early to call. Currently, Donald Trump is ahead by 32,000 votes, 16 electoral votes at stake. The current electoral count as it stands, 16 votes for Joe Biden, 28 for Donald Trump. Trump leads in the electoral count currently. It is 7:30 p.m. on the East Coast, and we have poll closing in the state on your screen. Out of the state of West Virginia, we can project that Donald Trump will be the winner of the state's 5 electoral votes. Key race alert in the state of North Carolina, 15 electoral votes at stake. Currently, Joe Biden has a small lead, 1-point lead, 5,000 votes ahead. 15 electoral votes at stake. Out of the state of Ohio, 18 electoral votes at stake. Donald Trump is currently 25,000 votes ahead, 60% to 40%. 18 electoral votes at stake. Out of the state of Georgia, we have a key race alert. 16 electoral votes at stake. 65,000 vote lead for Donald Trump. 53% to 46%. Current electoral count as it stands, 16 electoral votes for Joe Biden, 33 for Donald Trump. We have the largest batch of poll closings across the nation. It is 8 p.m. on the East Coast, and all the states on your screen have now closed their polls. Out of Maine at large, 2 electoral votes will be going to Donald Trump, to Joe Biden. Maine's 1st congressional district will be going to Joe Biden. New Jersey, 14 electoral votes going to Joe Biden. Out of the state of Massachusetts, we can project that 11 electoral votes will go to Joe Biden. Out of the state of Rhode Island, we can project that this time 4 electoral votes going to Joe Biden. Out of the state of Maryland, we can project 10 electoral votes going to Joe Biden. Delaware, 3 electoral votes going to Joe Biden. New Hampshire, 4 electoral votes going to Joe Biden. Out of the state of Illinois, you can project 20 electoral votes will be going to Joe Biden. Out of the state of Connecticut, we can project 7 electoral votes that will be going to Joe Biden. Out of the state of Washington, D.C., 3 electoral votes at stake going to Joe Biden. Now going to Donald Trump column. Alabama, 9 electoral votes at stake going to Donald Trump. Tennessee, 11 electoral votes at stake going to Donald Trump. Mississippi, 6 electoral votes at stake going to Donald Trump. Missouri, 10 electoral votes going to Donald Trump. Oklahoma, 7 electoral votes going to Donald Trump. Out of the state of Georgia, we can project Donald Trump will be the winner, 16 electoral votes. Key race alert out of the state of Maine, 2nd congressional district, 1 electoral vote at stake. Donald Trump in the lead. Pennsylvania, 20 electoral votes at stake. Currently 10% reporting, and Joe Biden is currently in the lead, 25,000 votes ahead. Now, out of the state of Florida, 29 electoral votes at stake. Currently, Joe Biden is in the lead, 50% reporting. Out of the state of North Carolina, key race alert, 15 electoral votes. Joe Biden grew his lead, 80% reporting, and currently 1 point ahead. Out of the state of Ohio, 18 electoral votes at stake. Currently, Donald Trump is in the lead, keeping his lead. Current electoral count as it stands, 95 electoral votes for Joe Biden, 92 for Donald Trump. It's 8:30 p.m. on the East Coast, and polls are currently closed in the state of Arkansas. But first, out of the state of Pennsylvania, 20 electoral votes going to Joe Biden. And out of the state of North Carolina, we can project that Joe Biden will be the winner. Out of the state of Arkansas, we can project Donald Trump will be the winner. Out of Maine's 2nd Congressional District, 20 electoral votes at stake going to Donald Trump. Out of the state of Ohio, we can project Donald Trump will be the winner of the state's 18 electoral votes. Current electoral count as it stands, 130 electoral votes for the Democrats, 117 for the Republicans. It's 9 p.m. on the East Coast, and the 2nd largest batch of poll closings have now been done in the United States. All the states on your screen, polls are currently closed. New York, 29 electoral votes we project is going to Joe Biden. Minnesota, 10 electoral votes we can project going to Joe Biden. Michigan, 16 electoral votes we can project going to Joe Biden. New Mexico, 5 electoral votes we can project going to Joe Biden. Colorado, 9 electoral votes going to Joe Biden. Florida, 29 electoral votes we can project will be going to Joe Biden. Now, for Donald Trump's wins, Nebraska, 5 electoral votes at stake going to Donald Trump. North Dakota, 3 electoral votes going to Donald Trump. Out of the state of South Dakota, 3 electoral votes going to Donald Trump. Wyoming, 3 electoral votes going to Donald Trump. Texas, 38 electoral votes going to Donald Trump. Kansas, 6 electoral votes going to Donald Trump. Louisiana, 8 electoral votes going to Donald Trump. Key race alert out of the state of Wisconsin, 10 electoral votes at stake. It is an extremely tight race. 100 votes separate both candidates with 95% reporting. Out of the state of Arizona, 11 electoral votes at stake. Joe Biden has an surmountable lead, 250,000 votes ahead, with 80% reporting. Current electoral count as it stands, 228 for the Democratic Party, 183 for the Republican Party. 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and polls are currently closed on the seats on your screen. But first, out of the state of Nevada, 6 electoral votes will go to Joe Biden. Out of the state of Arizona, 11 electoral votes will go to Joe Biden. Out of the state of Utah, 6 electoral votes going to Donald Trump. Out of the state of Montana, 3 electoral votes going to Donald Trump. Key race alert out of the state of Wisconsin, Donald Trump only gained 1,000 votes. Joe Biden with a nice lead. Iowa, 6 electoral votes at stake, Donald Trump in the lead. Current electoral count as it stands, 245 electoral votes for Joe Biden, 192 for the Republican Party. It is 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and polls are currently closed in the West Coast. Major projection breaking news across the nation. CNN can project Joe Biden will go on to be the next president of the United States. He is doing so by winning the state of California and its 55 electoral votes. He's doing so by winning the state of Oregon and its seats 7 electoral votes. The state of Washington, 12 electoral votes going to Joe Biden. Hawaii wins. Joe Biden wins the state of Hawaii, 4 electoral votes going to Joe Biden. Wisconsin, we can project, will go to Joe Biden, 10 electoral votes. Idaho, 4 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Out of the state of Iowa, we can project 6 electoral votes going to Donald Trump. Current electoral count as it stands, we can project Joe Biden will be the winner. 333 electoral votes for Joe Biden, 202 for Donald Trump. Last poll closing of this presidential election, the state of Alaska. And out of the state of Alaska, we can project that Donald Trump will be the winner of the state's 3 electoral votes. The final electoral count for this election is 333 for Joe Biden and the Democrats, 205 for Donald Trump and the Republicans. Biden is elected the next United States president. Guys, I want to thank all of you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you're not yet so, because I would recommend it. Pre-giveaway and sub-decided election night link down in the description. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and goodbye!